better it is for you to balance. Now just to feel stay out of your way. That's it. It's still smooth. And then if you have to make an adjustment with your balance, if you have to make an adjustment with your balance, do it smoothly rather than sharply. That's good. Now just while you've got that sort of balance as you're going round now, just nice and smooth, as we did with, who did we do that with the other day? Did it with somebody. Just start to slow your rising down. Stay in balance. Okay. So you slow down the ring like that. So just from you've got a slight. So that's good. So that's a lot smoother and softer.
Right.
So then when we've got that bit, you can then regulate the how. It's not just about sitting in the saddle. You can sit and go, or you can sit and go, and there's the extremes. There are your two extremes, and there's everything in the middle. So you can sit, squash and go, so it's smoother in the saddle.
Right.
So don't just let gravity push you back in the saddle.
No.
You've almost got to fight a little bit of gravity because you're always coming back down. So just nice and smooth so that you meet the same place in the saddle each time. So this time when we do it, and if we're talking Formula 1 technology, there is the pinpoint of you being central in that saddle there. Right. So you're in the middle and deepest part of that saddle and you're balanced. Now you can move to there, move to there. You're doing that all the time. So, but I want you just to focus on staying, see whether you can stay in the middle of that saddle and softly. So this time when we do, we're going to do the same exercise and try and keep the shape as regular as you can.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be a dressage shape,
No.
but the more twists and turns, the more you're going to challenge that middle part of the
So
saddle.
you want more twist and turn?
No, I don't. No. As big a shape as you can. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and this time we'll get you to go rising, get you nice and soft, and then I'll ask you to go sitting for a couple of beats.
Yes. Okay.
So, but I don't want her to know that you've done anything different. You're going to carry your weight the same. But if you think about it as you sat on my shoulders now, if you sat there like that,
Yes.
got you? If all of a sudden you did that, then you feel heavy. So it's that when you sit down in the saddle, you're going to sit, and then you make rise again. Don't want the weight transfer to be an impact. And nor do I want you to go sit again. So you're going to keep that shot out. Right, big shape around me then. Good rhythm. So nice and smooth. And I think your checkpoint, whenever you're doing this, or on your improvement bit, it's a bit like going to the driving range with your golf swing. You slow it all right down, concentrate on the things that you should concentrate on first, second, third, fourth, and then hit the ball. So your first thing to concentrate on is your breathing. So set your breathing right, stay rising for a bit, so don't go sitting just yet, hold your balance. Now just concentrate about exactly where you sit in the saddle each time. Make it exactly the same place. A little bit more trot, and of course if the trot doesn't go forwards as strongly, the saddle doesn't go forwards as much. So the regular the step, the better. So stay rising, stay rising, stay rising, stay rising, soften your balance. Stay rising, and then go sitting, and then rising, okay, and then back to walk again. Right, so back, have a walk. Right, so here's, yep. So you can use the rein to walk, back to walk. Have a walk for a sec. So use the rein, and back to walk. That's it. Right, so this bit here, so just think about it as what I'm getting you to do now is the same analogy as stop gripping the handlebars so hard when you're riding.
Yes.
Don't use your handlebars, this and that, to stay in the saddle. Right. And this little bit of, and if you think about where your seat needs, it's the same on a motorbike. Yeah. Go around here's your neutral balance on the motorbike, sat in the middle of the saddle. And if you're going around a corner quickly and you want to get the bike down in the corner, you lean off it. It's not always that you stay central. No. Sometimes you want your weight to the inside, sometimes you want it to the outside. So that little bit of that wobble there is you losing the big part of that saddle. Right? Now you've lost the big part of the saddle from big wobble here. That.
Yeah.
So it's learning to control that movement. So this next time, I'm going to make you go out of balance and put you back in again.
Right, okay.
So I want you to rise with this point of the hip, so shoulders always above the hip. I'm going to ask you to go rising, and then I'm going to ask you to put more weight in your outside hip. And stop rising. And then back to the middle again. And then, but not drop. So keep your shoulders level, but keep that balance so that you can rise here, rise here, rise here. Now there's no purpose for that when you're riding out there. But when you're out for a ride, what it will do is it will teach you to control this bit of and then back again without getting to that stage. So let's try. So it's I only want you to transfer your weight as much as you can hold your balance. So I don't want you to transfer your weight that you're out of balance and you're going to wobble off. So it's just that rising and now to the outside, rising, now normal, and now to the inside. So keep that upper balance. Right, let's go the other way round. So right way round this time. So we'll get the rising trot even first. So your first checkpoint is how soft you can be with your tummy, chest and shoulder balance. That's it. Well done. And then without throwing the baby out of the bath, carry some weight to the outside. Good. Then normal. And then to the inside. Only normal. Back normal. That's too much of an adjustment then. So just feed it. Find where the balance is. Hands nice and level. Okay, same again and to the outside. Normal. Good. Now let go of the saddle and do it. So, and then back to walk. Oh, cheats, doesn't he? Good. So I know you and I can do this and hold on to the saddle, but I want you to do it.
All right.
So it only as you're riding round.
Yeah.
Is your hands there, the transfer of your shoulder will only come to me